Welcome to Yes Spaces. I am standing in the Da Vinci house at the 2012 Oregon Street of Dreams. This is one of the 2 bedrooms that we did for the Street of Dreams this year. So I wanted to walk you through the room that we're calling the Inventor. It's a boys' room that has lots of areas for discovery and interaction and some cool hangout spaces. So let's start with the daybed that you might have seen me build from beginning to end on our video last week. Come and take a look with me. So here's the daybed in place. You can see that I did keep the pillows low so you could see the button detail. You see the nail heads on the top when you're standing in the room, maybe not from where you are. And I did, on purpose, non-asymmetrical pillows. I mean, it looks sort of symmetrical in their shape, which is a good way to do this, but we mixed up the designs so it makes the bed more interesting. I like the bed parallel to the wall because it allows more floor space for playing. We've got our belting here to make it look built in, and it's cushy for kids to lounge against. And right above it, we have the focal point of our room, which is good old Albert. I love this painting. It was the inspiration for the whole space, and just a great piece of art really is important in a children's room. Don't go for the gimmicky cartoon stuff. Give them something with quality. Let's take a look at our interactive side tables. So usually end tables, in my opinion, are sort of throwaways in a room. They don't often have storage under them. They're just a place to put a glass of water and they take up space next to the bed. But we made ours interactive. We first hung this light, so we have great light in this area, and used these fun Edison bulbs. Then we hid the cords for that because they weren't built in behind these acoustic boards that I wrapped in fabric and used some nail head trim. Put the gears on them to make them look cool, but they also function as a bulletin board. I'm going to make a video for you guys in another week or so. We'll put it up because this is a trick I use all the time to make great interactive walls where kids can put art. Then on our end tables, here are the side tables that I found at a thrift store. And you'll see another video where we painted and added the new hardware. Check those out. $7.95, and with materials they all ended up being $15 for each side table. Then I found these great antique bulb trays. There's one on either side. It adds to the industrial look of the room, but it also holds the toy of the moment. In this case, it's holding rocks and a gem book and a fun magnifying glass. On the other side, we have an exact matching side at the other end of the bed, and that one's filled with Legos. And you can rotate these out based on what they're interested in that week, that day, that month. Knights, castles, dinosaurs, whatever they love, keep them busy and contained. Now let's look at the hangout zone. So I'm hanging out in the corner of the room. By putting the bed against the wall as a daybed style, which you see a lot in girls' rooms, but you don't often see in boys' room, I had room to bring in a whole sectional, which means as they grow, it's room where kids can hang out as tweens when they want to get a little bit away. It's also great for an extra sleepover space. Here's our spray painted pillows that we showed you in another DIY video. We have a fun clock, and I put one of the same gears behind it. One simple trick, if you have an interesting item you want to stand out from the wall, put some fabric behind it in a bright color to draw people's eye to it. Then the last thing I did is I made these great side tables. I found these gears at a, I don't know, antique shop, I guess is what you'd call it, but it's more of a found item shop. Wrap them in copper wire to some outdoor tables, and you have some pretty inexpensive but way awesome end tables that they can move around the room and use as they need them for drinks, whatever. Now we're going to look at the last area, which is the study zone. So here's the study corner. It's actually an alcove that's an entrance to a nice walk-in closet. The builders here, Terry Hutchinson, and the home designer slash architect, Mark Stewart, did a really great job planning this room. So these were already built in, but we added another small acoustic board for drawings, plans, thoughts, ideas, photos, and there's lots of space here for storage. One tip I want to give you is that when you're staging your bookshelves, keep them a little bit on the light side if possible. I like to mix decor items that are useful. They can actually pick up these binoculars and use them. The globes are useful. The toys can be played with, but they are interesting to look at as well. And we keep the books accessible and not overwhelmingly full. It's a great way to make a bookcase part of your room decor. I hope you've enjoyed the Inventor. I certainly had a lot of fun and a lot of late nights making all of these things and sewing all of these great pillows. But I love it, and I'm hoping some little boy loves it too. Thanks.